We are going to give a short tutorial on how to use the Utamin today because, well, I don't personally know exactly how to use it, and I get a lot of customer questions on how to use it. So I'm going to learn how, and we're going to teach everyone how at the same time. So without further ado.
Alright, the first thing you're going to have to do is put in 3 AAA batteries on the bottom. And you need a screwdriver for it. And you take the lid out, put the batteries in. You're supposed to close the lid back on, but I guess we didn't do it, we were too lazy for that one. But it works even if you don't put it back on, but you should. Okay, and then the on-off button is located under Utamin's right arm. So you turn it on, and as soon as you turn it on, it's gonna yawn. And right after it stops yawning, you press the 1 button, which is the one on the right. And once he plays that noise, you are good to go. And all you want to do is the sensor is located over his eyes. So all you want to do is play to the music. So it's pretty easy. All you gotta do is wave your hand in front of the sensor according to the music, and it plays 15 songs. And if you want to go to the next song, you press the 1 button again, which is the one on the very right. And if you want to go back to the previous song, you press the one in the middle. So that is the music mode, which is the easiest mode Utamin has to feature. Now, if you want to go to the music mode, what you have to do is you have to turn it off. And then you turn it back on, and Utamin is going to yawn again. And instead of pressing 1, you press 2, which is the one in the middle. And once it goes boom, ready to go. And if you press the buttons that you were holding prior to start playing it, for example, if you press 3, it depends on how far your hand is away from the sensor. If it's close, it goes. If it's far, it makes longer tone. And if you hold a 2 button, it makes that
Bongos.
yeah. And if you hold it far, it's a bit better.
Totally unrelated.
Yeah. And if you press 1, like short whistle. If you hold it far away, it makes that longer note. So that's the music version, which I think is the most fun one. And if you want to play the last mode, which is freestyle, which is the hardest one, which I still have not figured out how to use it.
So for the last part, turn your Utamin on. I like to put his hands on his ears. Hold down the black button, and then you can freestyle. So you got low notes, and if you hold the 3 button down, the one on the right, you got higher notes. The 2 buttons higher, and of course the 3 button is the lowest, which doesn't really have a pattern to it, but that's pretty much how So once you get really good at it, you can alternate the buttons, changing the notes. Yeah, and you can that's what happens when you play a note for too long. Utamin chokes. So that's pretty much the basic kind of understanding of Utamin. Since our instructions only come in Japanese, we figure it's best to try and translate some of these in English. So, cool. That is Utamin. And if you have any more requests for videos for other products, let us know. We can come down here and make these videos anytime, pretty much. Cool.